Hello there again, YouTube. Good morning, or evening, afternoon, whatever it is in your time zone. I don't know where you live. Right now, I'm coming at you from not the most positive place, just because the content ID, the content claiming the copyright, well, not necessarily the copyright, but the content claiming dispute process on YouTube is a joke. And I'm saying that because I'm experiencing my first hiccup with this content being blocked that shouldn't be blocked by some anonymous shady corporation that does this for a living to just random creators on YouTube. Now, I put out a video yesterday about 5 minute crafts and just a critique of them, just another one of their stupid videos, just jokes, whatever. But of course, after each time I've tried to upload this thing, the same corporation, even after a manual review, after I edited the hell out of the video, decided that I was infringing on their copyright. And when I get the claim and I see the name of the corporation and I look it up, and the only thing I see, it doesn't take me to like a corporation's webpage or anything. All I see is a bunch of hashtags on Twitter about how the same company is bullshitting them as well as hundreds or thousands of others as well. Now, the pieces of garbage that I'm specifically referring to in this video are an organization known as Studio underscore 71 2 4 1 and whatever it's called. Frankly, the name doesn't matter. This could be any number of organizations with a crazy name such as that, but they're all doing the same thing. They all have the same goal, which is screwing over small or even maybe medium-sized creators on YouTube. With as big as YouTube is and as much power as they really do have, but as much as it pains me to say they really don't use it, it kind of just leaves a little guy to get screwed over and everyone to kind of fend for themselves. Especially when the content claims and all that run through YouTube, but at the same time, they're really hands off on the whole process, really. Anything dealing with the content claim, it goes directly to the organization itself, even if you dispute it, even if you know that you're in the right, even if you know you're having fair use, or maybe you even instances of you owning the content in the video, and they still try to claim it. And instead of it going to a third party or a neutral party or YouTube itself, if you dispute it, it goes directly to them. And they'll decide whether they want to keep your dispute up and maybe strike your channel, or say, you know what, I guess we were wrong. I guess we really did copyright claim your video on accident or unjustly. Sorry about that. But as we probably already all know, that's not how that works out. And some of you may be thinking, oh, well, maybe the Studio 71, maybe they're the ones that own the 5 Minute Crafts channel and they own the license and copyright to all that. But if you actually look up Studio 71, you find it's a completely different organization with completely different set of creators under its management. And just to show you that, we're on the website right now. All right, so we're on the Studio 71 homepage, and you can see here the Studio 71 is the leading global media company for digital first creators and brands, or whatever. And you see here, let's just you got Bros of Simi Valley, there's Cody Co, and fucking Short King. I don't know who this is. This is the Prince family. Oh, I saved that for another video. That's a whole other mess right there. Then I also don't remember who this is, even though they look kind of familiar. Um, all these people. Well, if you want to be real, half of these people in this shot here are barely even top tier creators, I'd say, or at least not in my opinion. I haven't kept up with any of them. The only one I recognize over here is Harley from Epic Mealtime. You've got the forehead himself, Matt Santorno. Oh, the abused one, as some people would call him. I do recognize some of these figures. Oh, Jesus Christ, this guy's been lifting weights. He might have been trying to get real big when he was going to go fight those TikToks for partying in LA. Jesus Christ, Oakley boy. Yeah, but nowhere on here do you see anything about 5 Minute Crafts. It's my boy MKBHD. Oh, that's cool. So now we're thinking, okay, so who does run the 5 Minute Crafts studio or whatever you want to call it? That actually goes to a company based out in Cyprus, which is a small country out in Europe. And the honor of running the 5 Minute Crafts goes to The Soul Publishing, an independent digital studio that produces enjoyable, informative, and inspiring original content for a global audience, which is another way of saying it's a content farm. Yeah, it's not as glorious as it sounds, or as they're trying to make it sound at least. One of the world's most prolific and popular online media companies, The Soul Publishing reaches hundreds of millions of Facebook followers, which in my opinion means complete garbage, and YouTube subscribers. Our global based creative team continuously delivers engaging and irresistibly shareable content for all ages in 18 different languages, distributed via a social media driven cross platform network. Anytime I hear something about reaching millions and millions of Facebook followers, that means something like sending junk mail to everyone and then taking that as a win when they open it just to throw it in their garbage or their recycle. Recycling is important. Yeah, the Soul Publishing, our channels, handy life hacks that honestly, if you ever watch any more than one of their videos, all the stuff is pretty useless. So yeah, shareability is a big thing. It's not about making good content. It's about making content that someone will click on, say, man, this is a piece of garbage, and share it with someone else. But just that alone will make the studio some money. So as funny as it is to crap on these people, sometimes it's in their benefit. So the Soul Publishing's universe of well-known channels includes 5 Minute Crafts, Brightside, 7 Second Riddles, 1, 2, 3, Go! Avocado Couple, never, what the hell is that? Frankenfood, Slick Slime Sam, and Dude Land. 50 plus Facebook pages with more than 350 million combined followers, 100 plus YouTube channels with more than 500 million combined subscribers. Sorry about that. Can't speak English today. Content localized in 18 languages. I wonder if Japanese is one of them. Original videos produced monthly, 500 plus. And 50 million Instagram combined followers. Well, Instagram is a trash heap, so I don't really care about them too much. Yeah, well, I consider Instagram maybe the butthole of social media, so I really don't consider them anything important. Well, that's just my opinion. Sorry, that's just my opinion. I'm sure there's people that love Instagram, but also we have to remember that Instagram is just Facebook, just with more pictures. That's all it is. So this is the home of 5 Minute Crafts. They got like a okay. There's this their website's too uh not too detailed here, but yeah. So the main thing is not saying anything about a Studio 71 or anything like that here. So this organization that's claiming everyone's videos, going around acting like they're the owners of that content, it's completely false, and YouTube should definitely do something more about it because I'm not the only one that's had to deal with them, and I highly doubt that anything's going to change unless bigger changes happen from up top. My 4 videos were taken down and I was struck because of it. They don't even own the content to my knowledge. They don't have a channel and I can't contact them. They have done this before apparently and nobody has any information whatsoever about them. Studio 71 underscore 2 underscore 4 is the name. And we go down here. There's really not a whole lot of help in the recommended answers here, even though there's one interesting one I want to get into. 5 Minute Crafts are jealously protective of their ridiculous videos. Don't use them if you don't want to copyright claims. It's interesting because not even the ones I don't think claiming the videos because as we just saw, the Soul Publishing is the organization. I don't know if when they do these claims they just put up another name, but Studio 71 is an American corporation. The Soul Publishing is not. We've made that pretty clear. So I don't feel like they're the ones actually claiming these videos, but I could be wrong easily. But let's see. Yeah, I don't know why they have the underscore 2 underscore 4, but it's these guys. No, it's not those guys. It's not. We saw it's not those guys. And then this ray of sunshine right here. You seem to not know what a strike actually is. As a union brat, therefore feel it is my duty to inform you a strike action is a stoppage of work by a unionized workforce for reasons or benefits not given by employers even after negotiation talks. You are not a labor union member, and YouTube is not your employer. Well, yeah, Dickface, I'm not sure you're aware, but that's not exactly what he's talking about when he's talking about strikes, okay? So I don't know where this comment even came from, but it looks like it was some kind of bot or maybe just some idiot that doesn't know what context means. Why do they have to have a channel? They appear to be a content distributor rights management company. Again, it's not Studio 71 because I don't think they would be making content claims on behalf of a completely different organization. I don't think that would be a thing. But we can see here that someone else is saying let's see, I think Studio 71 is Troom Troom because I made a Troom Troom video and it got taken down. Let's see. A copyright owner using content ID claims some material in your video. Terrible life hacks. Bromas gracias grera de bromas. I don't know if I said that right. I didn't take Spanish class, so I probably butchered that. But anyways, uh, terrible life hacks number one, claimed by Studio 71 underscore 2 underscore 4. And now, ladies and gentlemen, it's time for the pinnacle of BS, as I've now disputed the copyright claim on my video, and this is the email that I received. Hi, Premiere TV. Hi. Hi, are you ready to take it up the butthole? Just bend over now. Anyways, the following claim on video, this is how you save Christmas 2020 DIY, has been disputed. Video title, it's my video, I know the title already. Copyright content, Christmas decor and gift ideas, cool DIY crafts and gift wrapping hacks for the winter holidays. Man, it still sucks every time I have to say that whole title. Well, obviously English isn't their first language, but still, these titles on their videos suck. They need to fix them, but they won't. Anyways, claimed by Studio 7124. I already viewed the options. It didn't really do anything. Reason for dispute: approval from copyright holder is not required. It is fair use under copyright law, which it definitely is in my case. It's not the case for everyone all the time, but in my case, I firmly believe that it is. I have good faith in the I have a good faith belief that the claims described above have been made in error and that I have the rights necessary to use the contents of my video for the reasons I have stated. Now, which I'm pretty sure that I do. I've scrubbed the video over and over again. I made sure that my video wasn't just a copy and paste. It wasn't just using the video outright. It was trying to be as transformative as I could. It was a commentary. It was a reaction. It was me making jokes. It was me doing some editing in there. I only used clips that I needed. What I didn't need and what I wasn't using, I just left out completely. I didn't even use their audio. I replaced that fully with copyright-free audio directly from the YouTube audio library. Um, I have the little outro song, which also doesn't come from the corporation either. Let's see. I'm sure that I own all rights to the audio and visual content in this video. It's not even about owning the content, it's about how it's being used and what way it's presented in. And even making money isn't really the defining factor of what's described as fair use. I mean, this has been going on YouTube for years and years and years. Even after watching hundreds and hundreds of videos from yourmoviesucks.org, which is probably one of the sources where I gained a lot of my fair use information, because as a movie reviewing channel, that's something that he has to be very aware of when he's doing his job, and he does it very well. Anyways, I understand that my video will be viewable by the claimant so that they can review my dispute. Again, they probably didn't even watch the video themselves, which is how egregious this all is. I understand filing fraudulent disputes may result in termination of my YouTube account. I don't think my account's going to be terminated. This is the first time this has happened. I'm pretty sure it's a 3-strike rule. We'll see what happens though. You are receiving this email as confirmation that we have received your dispute. The studio has up to 30 days, to review the information you provided and take action. If they agree with my dispute, they can release the claim. If they disagree, they can choose to uphold it and it will remain active on my video. Yeah, and there's a kicker right there. If they agree with it, it'll stay up. If they say, "Oh, you know what? Yeah, you were right. I guess we'll take it down," then it'll be wiped away. I'm kind of at a loss here. My hands are kind of tied behind my back and shoved up my butthole. There's really not much I can do about this, but there's a whole lot YouTube could do about it. But again, they won't because, they've had some issues in the past with this where they could have taken it one way and they decided instead of going down the middle road, we're going to swing fully in the other direction, which isn't completely their fault all of the time, but there's definitely a lot more they could do to help creators. And hopefully that comes in the future. I'm hoping that there's going to be some changes coming through. But again, those changes probably aren't going to be with copyright as a whole. It'll probably be more just communicating with creators. But I'm trying to be as optimistic as possible because we're trying to get this YouTube ball rolling. So we'll see what happens. I'll keep you guys updated on this situation, and hopefully it works out for the better. Hopefully these people get their heads out of their asses, and I can move on with my life. But anyways, that'll be all for me today. Hope you guys enjoyed the video. Got a little insight into YouTube and this whole copyright claim thing. Catch you guys next time and take care.